What makes the SWDE conference unique?
So I got to present and attend SWDE last spring. And I will say that I feel like it's one of the only conferences that I've ever been a part of that recognizes distance education as a primary piece of pedagogy and not just pushing it to the side. We have to acknowledge that our students are in different places than they were than when we all received our education. And we have to then really kind of look at what does that mean for us? And so for a conference that says we're focused on this kind of distance education piece, we recognize it as a core component of pedagogy, and then we're also going to give you an opportunity to engage in it through this type of conference, right? This type of way of exposing yourself to different knowledge, I think is really important. We're kidding ourselves if we think that we're going to go backwards here, like the world is trending towards this way. We have to be able to adapt to that if we want to stay current in our profession, if we want to stay relevant in some way, we have to be able to trend this way. So that's why I think it's so important, because it's creating that space to say, hey, distance education is real. It's an important component of education, an important component of what we do. And we need to hone in on it. We need to figure this thing out, figure this piece out, and so that we can continue to train social workers and we can continue to create this new generation of social workers who are doing good ethical practice in their communities. The world is different. Students don't look the same anymore. We've trended away from this kind of traditional student model that we followed. And we have to be able to adapt and move with that. So I think a conference that sets itself around that standard of saying distance education is important, it matters, it's here to stay, whether we like it or not. And so how can we lean into that even more is really important. And so I think that's what makes it unique. And I think that's why it's important for students to jump in and get involved the best way that they can, because this is what the future of academia is going to look like in a lot of spaces. So we may as well just jump into it, right?